iron armor along with his sword and shield and stand there right outside the door for the cat, people will just walk by you all the time.
Nice.
Yeah, like...
So, what's the plan now?
Well, I think actually that's if you're not in the Covenant. Yeah, you... Like, kill the other stuff and then just stand there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be going towards that moving staircase, the spinning staircase. The one in the middle of the level. Outside everything.
Oh, you mean...
Okay.
In that,
now
in
I
that
know
back
what we're
corner?
The one where that gargoyle was.
No.
The one where
In
you
the
exited
very-
the church and then you had to move it in order to get into Anor Londo proper.
Yeah, in the very middle of Anor Londo, the really big staircase.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's all I'm going to
Okay,
say. I'm
sure.
going to let you figure out the rest of it, but it's around there.
Sure. Let me sprint on out there past these gentlemen.
What I'll say is that there is more
Alternatively,
than...
I could see how bleed works on them.
They do bleed.
Yeah, they do bleed. I can't wait for what's about to happen, but they do bleed. But I will say that the thing has more than 2 settings.
Oh, that's right, the Dragon Slayer jerk. Well, I don't want to deal with this.
Damn, I was hoping that you would actually get smacked by him.
Nah, I heard him shooting and I was like, oh, wait.
Oh, right. These fellers.
Howdy, kids. I'm just stopping on by.
Hello, friends.
Spring!
I do like the fact that there's double-layered stairs there. There's like the tiny stairs for human and the big stairs for the giants.
Giants, yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But no wheelchair ramp. I think we discussed this.
Yeah.
Lorgent with Disabilities Act. Okay, so I remember that goes back... I'm trying to think. I moved it originally, and it went away from the ground floor of where the painted joint was.
Well, if you look at it right now, the top level is into Anor Londo, and then the bottom level goes into the chapel. And it's in the up position right now.
This is... yeah, okay. So, I gotta go back up here. Make with the switchy. Okay.
Give the old college try.
Spin me right round.
I believe that's the correct direction, too.
Like a record, baby. Right round. Round. Yep.
So now the upper section is in the chapel.
And the lower...
Yeah. So take a look.
See where that leads.
treasures.
To treasures, yes. Their treasures are involved.
Treasures and
I think there's an item down here.
non-friends.
Yeah, there is.
This is one of my favorite covenants, actually.
Really?
Quick question. Is the color on the stream look okay?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Seems
I've got
to
the
be all right.
laptop screen at an angle that is recording and it just looks really weird
yeah.
because of how the light looks. It's kind of like, wait a minute. That looks very red.
So what's in here?
I see a glowy and a bonfire.
And a bonfire, yep.
Wonder why they put
This
a
is
bonfire
also
here.
a warpable bonfire. There are 3 warpable bonfires in Anor Londo, and they're like all relatively close to each other.
Yeah.
That means somebody killed someone killed a firekeeper here?
Not quite. This is the other reason.
Well,
why
you can sit at the bonfire real quick and then take a look around. There's some things about this room.
Things. There's a dude with a statue. There's a body here.
You should take a look at that statue.
Body.
Ring
It's a very
of
nice
the
looking statue.
Sun's Firstborn.
Yep.
I am curious.
Yeah.
That covenant?
You should take a look at it. It's not a covenant, but you should take a look at it.
Boosts miracles, huh?
But read into the backstory a bit when you look at it.
Gwyn's firstborn was a god of war, but his foolishness led to the loss of the annals and rescinding of the deific status. Today, even his name is not known.
Well,
So
that's the last line.
Gwyn had a son. Though.
Yeah. The last line's a bit obtuse and not accurate, but... Anyway, you should take a look at the statue right here. I'm sure this guy isn't important at all.
Probably not. Man, this almost looks like a tomb of a dude.
Yeah.
Gwyn?
Possibly.
Is that who Gwen's supposed to be? It's because I see a statue everywhere.
Yeah.
May very well be Gwyn.
Anyway, take a look at the notes in the room. I wonder if they'll say the accurate thing you're supposed to put down.
One said projectile.
No, that's not accurate.
Not quite.
Try key.
No,
Closer.
not that either.
It's a bit closer.
I guess.
The correct one should say need ring.
Just equip it?
If you
Not
figured
that
out
one.
what ring to equip. You do have about 20 of them, so this may take a bit. You may need to read the
We-
descriptions.
you may need to think
I don't see an
back to-
abyss.
You may think back to other recording sessions that we've had.
Well, I did say what the name of the covenant
I do
is.
remember White Seance.
No, I did say the name of the covenant earlier, so...
Dark Moon Seance,
Yeah.
then. Was it White Seance? Did I get mixed up? Yeah, I got mixed up. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Dark Moon, because the
Read
one
the
we got
description of the
down
Dark
in
Moon one.
Gwyndolin, Dark Moon deity, and this lastborn of Gwyn.
His followers are few, but their tasks are of vital importance.
And he's still in Anor Londo somewhere.
And I have to disagree. I hate this covenant.
This covenant's awesome.
I'm just saying
Screw
that
you.
right now.
Oh, statue
I
went
don't
away.
want this to cause a rift.
Ah.
So,
Between us,
walk
but-
down the staircase slowly.
Don't make any sudden moves.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Just,
Specifically, don't walk through that door.
yeah,
Well, not yet, anyway.
just be cool, man.
Need humanity.
You may be assailed.
Halt! This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou art a true disciple of the Dark Sun, cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of myself, Gwyndolin, and kneel before me.
Change out ring.
No, you can leave it on. It's fine.
Just creep forward.
So, the person who was talking to you, that happens to be Gwyndolin, who is the,
Shockingly enough.
yeah, the younger sibling, I guess I should say, of Guinevere, who is a sibling, or a, I can speak words here, I've not been drinking wine, who is a child of Gwyn. And I'm being very particular about the pronouns I use.
Yes.
Anyway, you should walk into those 4 candles there.
You may get a prompt. The 4 things on the ground.
Kneel.
They're candles.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
let's join them up.
O disciple of the Dark Sun, thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I shalt protect thee, safeguarding thy person with the power of the Dark Moon.
Join Covenant. Why, sure.
Yeah, might as well. And you'll get your achievement here.
Blue Eye Orb and Dark Moon Blade Covenant Ring.
Yep.
Very well.
So congratulations, you've
now
joined
thou
the
art
police
a blade
force
of the Dark
of
Moon.
the gods.
Hunteth the enemies of the lords
Awesome.
by the power of the Dark Sun.
Offer souvenir. Oh, that's what
Yes.
this is for.
Yep.
The souvenirs of reprisal levels up their covenant. So yeah, you've joined Guinevere's basically police force. If basically they hunt down people who have sinned, and sin is kind of a obtuse mechanic of the game. But for example, attacking NPCs, leaving covenants, being indicted when you invade someone, all cause sin. And the higher the sin you have, the more often you will be invaded by this covenant. So basically, they're like bounty hunter / police that go and attack the most sinful people. Yeah.
Yep.
So you have 2 items he should have given you: a blue-eyed orb, which allows you to use it, and you'll try looking for invasions, or the ring, which you put on and will allow you to invade, much like the cat ring did.
Yep.
Yeah, the ring is a specific type of invasion for people who've committed a specific sin
Yes.
that we may or may not show off.
Yeah. The blue-eyed orb just invades people in whatever level. So I would use the blue-eyed orb more than I would use the ring, because you'll have a greater chance of invading people.
Okay, I can remove this dark
Yeah,
the
you
seance
can
ring.
get rid of that now.
Yeah.
Another thing about the ring is that the ring does not have a level requirement, as
Yes.
far as I know.
Yeah.
The ring doesn't.
It's the same. It's basically the same thing as the cat
Yeah.
ring, except here in Anor Londo instead of in the forest.
Though I may be wrong, but I think the orb does have a level requirement, so you may want to use that.
Yes, it does.
The orb is also.
And I believe it actually puts you at an advantage.
Yeah, it's also specific to where you are, so you'll invade people in this level currently.
Right.
Oh, so use it?
Might as well.
Hey, let's go for
Yeah.
it.
Invading the world.
Excellent.
Must invade the world of the guilty.
Yep.
Hooray! Searching the world for the guilty.
So on the
Yay!
topic of
Let's kill the sin.
You know, there's that priest of Velka in the next to the gargoyles, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you can actually spend money to clear your sin and stop getting invaded.
Yep.
Right.
What, paying money to remove sins? What sort of a church would engage in such activity? Hey!
I will indulge you
Oh.
on that joke, if you will.
You may also need to fight Yu Yevon at some point.
Oh, great. I was trying to make some sort of a Final Fantasy X tie-in. When you're saying sin, I kept thinking, Shoshano Showdown is Shin. Invasion canceled. I guess I strayed
Oh,
too
yes.
far.
Okay, so you should probably actually go into the level proper.
Right.
Out there.
Out on the stairs, I
Yeah,
guess?
go upstairs, actually, into Anor Londo, if you want to invade there. The one problem with the orb is that it's specific to the area in which to invade. So, if you've ever noticed when you've been invaded, some doors are fogged over with white, and that, like, confines you to a certain area of the level. The blue-eyed orb, the red-eyed orb, the black-eyed orb, technically, they all do the same thing, which means if you leave through one of these invisible fog doors, that you won't be able to invade anymore. So,
Yep.
basically,
Luckily, the blue-eyed orb where it lasts
Yeah.
forever. So.
you can choose where you want to invade, technically.
Oops.
I mean, you don't have to do it in Londo here.
Well, it's kind of grayed out right now.
It's because
yes.
you're on the moving
Yeah,
platform.
the moving platform is one of those no invasion areas, much like Firelink
Yeah.
Shrine.
I think it's just to, like, prevent stupid stuff.
It's stupid physics.
Spawning in
Yeah,
the air
exactly.
and stuff.
Yeah.
By stupid, you mean amazing physics.
Yes.
So now you'll be able
Yes,
to walk
I do.
anywhere that isn't back onto that platform and not into the Princess Chamber. Or, sorry, the Ornstein and Smoke area. So,
The no smoking zone.
yeah. Bringing the puns.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So I see we've reached that point of the recording.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all downhill
I
from
always
here.
wanted to be just part of this, you know, to be present when it happens.
Well, now you know what it feels like.
Yeah, it's not that magical, is
Oh
it?
god.
The magical video editing.
So,
Try eliminating one at a time.
while we're here, I guess we can talk about Gwyndolin a bit.
Yes.
Do you remember the statues you saw in the Ornstein and Smoke area?
Yeah, one of them was missing.
I wonder why that is.
Failed to invade? Bullshit.
This is going to happen a lot.
Yeah.
Is it a timeout?
Yes,
or
it
what?
times out.
Yeah, essentially.
That's the one problem with this
Yeah.
covenant, is it will do this quite often, so just use it again and
Yeah.
hope for the best.
I mean, the issue is, you know, there are far fewer players with Sin. So,
Than just players, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because the player has to be
So,
human form and have sin.
right.
The thing with Gwyndolin, I couldn't tell. I thought I remember reading weird stuff, not on purpose, but isn't the gender kind of unknown? Because it sounds like it could
the
be.
gender
it
is
could be-
known.
Yeah.
But
Okay, it sounds like it's going for a younger boy's voice, but it could also be, you know.
Well,
a
it
woman.
is
I'm
a
not
male
positive.
voice when you were talking to that. It was a younger
Yeah.
male
yeah,
voice.
that is a male voice.
I guess since you're
Yeah,
asking about it,
Even though they're gods, it sounded like they were going
Yeah.
for a younger boy voice and they were doing the voice acting.
the lore basically states that Gwyndolin was raised as a girl, even though he's a dude. And because he was, like, weak or sickly or something compared to...
Because he had an affinity for the moon.
Yeah, which was...
Womanly.
Yeah. So, you'll see him if you decide to go to that boss door at any point, but...
Which you could totally do, though that does count as betraying Covenant.
Yes, and you can't rejoin if you kill him.
And on,
Actually,
on
I don't
top
think
of
you-
that,
Shockingly
you get
enough.
a permanent point of sin that carries over all of your new game plus.
Mhm.
So,
Interesting.
Yeah. It's not a good idea.
know, they're-
to-
they don't
Invade
really-
once.
The Blades of the Dark Moon don't take too kindly to the whole
if you
murdering
want to
of
try
leader thing.
doubling up your efforts to invade people, put on the ring that they gave you.
The ring would probably get you things quicker, because I think part of it is that because you're invading people above your level, At level 73, there might just not
Yeah.
be that many level 73 people in Anor Londo.
Yeah. So, while the blue-eyed orb invades anyone in the current area that has sin and is in human form, the ring basically only invades people in Dark Anor Londo. And the thing about Dark Anor Londo you saw when we did the stream is, if you happen to, I don't know, tarnish the image of Guinevere, this place, yeah.
Of course.
That's one way to say it.
Yeah,
This place becomes
yeah.
dark, and Gwyndolin gets kind of angry at you.
Right.
So,
For some reason.
yeah. So the ring...
Dude, that's my sister!
Yeah. The ring invades people that do that.
Who have done that, and
It's
as
basically
said,
cat
any
covenanting.
level.
Like, you get called there and
Yeah.
get
The
farmed,
thing about the ring is there's
And
no
people
level
farm
cap.
it too.
Yeah, there's no level cap, so
I think
you
even
can...
more than the Forest Covenant.
Ruh-roh. Gunther might kill someone someday, but that's a very strong might.
Yeah. You can leave this area if you want to go to a different area you think you'll have a better chance of invading on. I'm trying to think of level-wise.
Failed
Tomb of the
to
Giants would
invade.
probably be a pretty good place to go, but you hate that area.
Yeah, Tomb of the
Yep.
Giants is
Uh-huh.
crazy for invaders.
We won't have none of that.
Trying to think, things that cause sin are like attacking NPCs and whatnot, so that's why Tomb of the Giants is pretty good, because a lot of people hate patches.
Yeah.
But,
Could always kill some things around here. Wait until the ring kicks in.
yeah.
If you want.
Let's see what else is on our to-do list so we can multitask. Shield that he hasn't got has certain benefits to it.
I believe you are now stuck in his shield.
Yeah, so you just swing away. If you're stuck in a shield, swing away.
He's taking you with him. You are now his pet.
He'll figure it out eventually.
He's gonna get you a big old
friend.
Gunther-sized hamster cage.
But you, friend.
Well, as long as he gets me a water bottle and puts Gunther on a little hamster wheel, he'll be right as rain. He just needs to get some regular exercise. That's all keep him happy.
And he'll run at 2 in the morning and keep you up from sleeping.
Squeak, squeak,
Yeah.
squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay, so
Yeah, might as well head
Um,
back to the painted world.
yeah, I guess I'll just run inside and use the bonfire
Yeah.
and warp over.
The other thing is,
So
you need to get yourself, I don't know, about 30,000 souls so we can upgrade your hand. That's the other thing I had on the agenda.
Yep.
Right.
How do you mean? The,
Upgrade your pyromancy.
Pyro hand.
pyromancy doesn't need much more to level up.
You were at +8, I think?
Yeah.
I believe
I
you
think I
actually...
need 10,000 for the next upgrade.
Yeah, and you'll probably need like 12 or 13,000 for the one after that.
It gets a little pricey, but
Well, I was hoping on doing a Smoth and Ornstein co-op later on, but
You could.
trying
You could
to.
throw down your white summon sign right here.
Although, again, the level thing.
Yeah, the level thing.
I
maybe
really,
a bit late.
I really wanted to do a co-op thing as a Sunbro. Oh, come on, guy.
The-
I was gonna break
The
those.
thing about the Sunbros is, since you left them, your Covenant level has been reset. I don't think you ever donated any Sunlight medals,
Nope.
so you should be fine there.
So
but-
that doesn't really make much
Yeah.
difference then.
I hate that cowardly backpedal they do. It ticks me off.
Yeah.
I hate looking
that
at
is
it.
so annoying.
It's also annoying because their shield blocks everything.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Didn't have a chance to heal, did
Yeah,
you?
there
But
you
he did have a lot of time to do some other stuff, because Christ, he
Yeah.
kept on backing away and casting.
Though, if you do want to
backing
farm
away.
these guys, they do drop 3,000 each, so that's pretty quick.
It's faster to kill the other dudes,
Silver Knights.
the Silver Knights.
You can practice your parrying.
No.
I'm sure that won't come up later.
Nope. Folks keep on saying it at this point. I'm sure it won't.
Not for any reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like.
I'm looking at I'm looking at the textures on the door.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Who are they supposed to be?
I'm s-
Well, that one's Play-Doh.
The guy on the left looks like a bit of an Abe Lincoln with a bigger beard.
In the tunic. Abe Lincoln after he just got up. Abe Lincoln on his
school-
way to the outhouse.
Is this supposed to be like School of Athens or something?
Yeah, it was kind of an embarrassing picture, and they threw it up on Lordran's Facebook equivalent, and he hasn't been able to get rid of it since.
It's like,
Stop posting that picture. I thought everybody deleted
can't
it.
believe you guys
What are we talking
frescoed
about?
me.
Guys.
Al fresco style.
Since you're waiting for the summon sign, just go kill the other knight down there. Get yourself...
I don't wanna.
or don't.
You should get some sweet revenge on that, on the Dragon Slayer bow guy.
What's that guy shooting at? He just like shot a warning shot across the aisle there. He's like, what the hell? It's like he said, "Oh, you can go handle the Dragon Slayer guy." He just shot that arrow, kind of like.
I heard that.
What's up?
Like, whoa, okay,
great.
sorry, dude, sorry.
Yep, still there.
Get me.
All right, I have to go for a little bit, but I will be back.
Sure.
Bailing? You can't bail. Not the best part. The very best part.
I don't know. I'm sure Kugo can lead you to where you need to go. But yeah, probably won't be that long.
I've never seen
Onions
another
are what?
onion bro. Come to think.
Onion
of it.
Bros are like, what, 75 cents?
Well, if you catch them on sale. It's a Sunday, so maybe.
So, my first sunbrewing shenanigans were actually against these guys because I had just the worst time fighting them.
Yeah.
So I just kind of cast around. There was like, I don't know, it was a little bit like shopping at the grocery store. You know, it's just like you see a really good piece of produce and you're like, oh yeah, I totally want to take that one, but you know.
Let's replace this with melons. So I
found a melon, right? And I'm looking at this melon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, damn, that is a well-geared melon. Like, I think that melon could be the melon to, you know, cap off the fruit salad of defeating the boss of Anor Londo. Anyway, I'm getting lost in metaphor here.
Melon.
Anyway, but so the only dude I was able to get was a naked guy with a dragon tooth. And I'm like, okay, so this could go either one of two ways. Either he's going to be an absolute idiot, or he's going to be like the greatest sunbro of all time, and he's just kind of messing around. This is like one of those Spirit of Christmas things where it's like, you know, you take a chance on the crappy-looking naked guy, and then, you know, and then it pays off, and you're just like, oh, crap.
I don't know, my brother has always warned me about sort of situations like that.
So anyway, I summon him, you know, and we do the whole wave, etc. Dude just goes booking off to nowhere. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll just fight my way towards the boss. Maybe he'll meet me there. I don't know. So I'm sitting around. I'm getting my shit wrecked by these giant knights. And then suddenly I get a message where it's just like, you know, Phantom whatever has been vanquished. And I'm just like, God damn it. Just God damn it.
GF, you may want to go put your summon sign down in the bonfire that's where Solaire was sitting, because that's where a lot of people summon in this area.
But boss, I don't want to.
Well, yeah, a lot of people go human form next to the bonfire, summon in that room, and then have an entourage to walk over here.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the, like, a lot of times in front of the boss doors where people normally put signs, but this area in particular, because you can go human form right in that room and put down signs right in that room, people will just summon right there. But I mean, these guys are so easy.
I actually saw a note that Dark Souls was patched today when I turned on my PS3. I wonder how accurate that is. It said Dark Souls patched, and I don't know how, because it does like automatic stuff when I'm not doing things.
I didn't know they put a new one out. Maybe they bug fixed or something.
Oh yeah, I told you I could do it on these guys. And you doubted me.
Oh!
So you should just like do a training montage of just you parrying these guys forever.
I don't know. I like parrying these guys because they don't tend to do a lot of damage. It's not like the Black Knights who just one-shot you.
Okay. I am putting down my soapstone.
Just put it right next to the bonfire.
Yep.
Yeah, this is one of the easiest places in the game to get summoned because, yeah, I mean, it's right there.
And it's also a reasonably tough boss.
Yeah, the boss is annoying if you do it
It really
so well.
helps to have friends. And Solaire is... Well, actually, I take it back. Solaire is really, really effective on that fight. It's the gaping dragon that he's useless.
You didn't watch my stream, did you? He did absolutely nothing for me.
Really?
You should watch that if you haven't. It is Solaire is so worthless for Kuvo. Like he gave him several chances both in that fight and the gargoyle fight.
He tried to run away from the gargoyle fight.
Yeah, gargoyle fight. He runs in at one time and Solaire's kind of like, fuck this, and he's running against the fog door trying to get the hell out. It's kind of like... It's like, I didn't sign up for this shit.
The only time I've had Solaire actually be useless was the Gaping Dragon, and that's just because he got himself eaten, like, immediately.
I thought Lautrec was the only guy you could summon at the Gaping Dragon, and he was worthless.
Nope, Solaire's there too.
Yeah, I didn't see Lautrec's sign.
Lautrec is one of the NPCs. You need to summon him in concurrence. Like, you need to summon him the first time, then the second time, then the third time.
Oh.
Much like Beatrice, which is the witch who picked up her armor. If you don't summon her from Moonlight Butterfly, she doesn't show up for the Four Kings.
Right.
So, yeah, he's one of those guys you need to summon him each time, or it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm a little behind on the LP, but you got all the way through Tomb of the Giants, right?
No.
Yeah, more or less. More or less.
What do you mean by all the way?
Like,
you'll see. You'll see.
The boss?
I think, yeah.
It's about like a 95% effort.
You didn't actually lay eyes on him?
Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. We got close, and Nito was waiting there with the checklist. He kind of said, yeah, good enough, I'll round you up, and he gave me the Lord Soul and sent me on my way.
Okay,
nope.
I gotta probably watch that.
Physics
video.
engine!
But anyway, Paladin Leroy.
Yeah.
He
got clicked off an edge.
Oh my fucking guy, I tell ya. Ah! I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like, I was looking over the cliff when I see his blood stained with that juicy humanity and that gear that I'm not going to use, but oh my god, I want it.
His gear, actually, you can get.
He
most
invaded.
of it.
I thought I didn't click on it being a set summon. I thought it was a player, so the first thing I did was run over, hit him till he's stunned, stun locked, and then kicked him off the cliff. And I was like, yeah! And they're like, hey, you might have lost that guy's loot. And I kind of
man.
What?
You lost 2 out of the 6 items he drops.
Yep.
2 out of the 7 items.
Like, I got his armor, but I didn't get his weapon.
Yeah,
so
the armor you get later.
I'm glad I'm not
the
alone.
weapons and shield he has, you don't get since you kicked him off.
Yeah.
This is depressing. You don't have any summons yet.
Yeah. Maybe you should like gussy yourself up a bit, make yourself a bit more presentable. I think people are probably seeing that cat claw and wondering.
Well, what is your coolest looking weapon?
Okay, you gotta go.
Hello, Potter!
Okay. Alright. That's charming. That's really nice. God, Gunther.
I'd summon me.
Would summon me so hard.
A little bit of a catwalk there.
Cat punch!
Fierce. Huh.
You said you're 73, I think?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of bosses in that level range. Nito is, but you don't want to do him yet.
Yeah.
Nope.
The end boss of the Crystal Cavern Seath is also in that level range.
Yeah.
Yep. But not
The first
quite
2 bosses of the
yet.
DLC are in that level range, but you don't want to do that yet.